Well, welcome to another edition of Less is Life. As it always is, it's busy. It's been busy and about to get busier. But before we tell you about some of the things that's been going on and some things that's coming up, let me give you some new products coming out through Singing News. The brand new Married to the Music DVD. Not one, not two, 3 DVDs in this set, and we're talking about funny stories, serious stories. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry. There's some singing, some cool stuff. Let me read some of the folks here. Jim and Melissa Brady, who host this, and by the way, fantastic job. The Trammels, the Easters, Randy and Carolyn Crawford, the Wisnets, Scott and Kelly Howard of Legacy 5, Kevin and Beverly McManus. They hosted it at their home, and it's such a beautiful place. Joseph and Lindsay Habedank, Tim and Mary Alice Lovelace, the Stices, the Parsons, Aaron and Roberta Wilbur. The list goes on. By the way, the third DVD happens to be two shows that I hosted on the Singing at Sea cruise from Templeton Tours. And we did Married to the Music live in front of a live audience and had a wonderful time. 3 DVDs. Check it out at singingnews.com. Now, this is the new issue of Singing News magazine. And as you can see, it is Volume 1. What you don't know is how many volumes there are to come. Well, there's going to be a total of 3. And so if you want to have this as a keepsake, you need to subscribe, or you can go purchase individual copies from several of your favorite artists, or go to singingnews.com. If you're going to be at the National Quartet Convention, we'll have this issue as well as Volume 2, which would be the October issue at the National Quartet Convention. So September, October, November, we're going to be featuring the National Quartet Convention, the 20 years that they were in Louisville, Kentucky, and this year being the last year in Louisville. We're going to see you in Pigeon Forge next year. So that's some new stuff, new products at Singing News. Go check it out, singingnews.com. Now, the last few days we've been busy. Last week I was part of the Dove Award nominations, or the press release for the Dove Award nominations, and I got to introduce Jason Crabb and Daly and Vincent, and they got some of the nominees. They did some of the nominees in various categories, I think like country gospel and bluegrass gospel categories. So the Dove Awards coming up, lots of southern gospel, country gospel, some bluegrass gospel. You can probably go online and check out all that information. Just Google, as they say, the Dove Awards. So we did that last week, had fun, lots of TV cameras, a full room at Lipscomb University, which is where the press conference was held, and we had a really, really cool time. A few days ago, I was part of the 3rd annual Rocky Top Gospel Sing with Barry Rowland and Deliverance. That was in Knoxville, Tennessee. Had a wonderful time. And then I think the following weekend, or maybe a couple weekends after that, got to hang out with Barry's mom. You know her, the fantastic songwriter Kyla Rowland, and her women's retreat. Got to be a part of the band there, got to play with her son, Barry Rowland, and Deliverance, represented Singing News magazine, sold subscriptions, and just had a wonderful time. I think about 1,000 ladies there, and boy, I mean, it was just a spiritual time. It was a time that the Lord showed up, and male, female, young, old, we were all blessed, and I was certainly blessed to be a part of that. And she's done that for several years, and they're going to do it again next year, and it's in Pigeon Forge. And I think she said the theme for next year is going to be a wall of prayer, which of course was a huge, huge hit for the McCameys, and Kyla wrote that, and lots of really good things that'll be a part of the wall of prayer version of the women's conference next year at Pigeon Forge with Kyla Rowland. So maybe we'll get to see you next year at that. Our staff's all over the place right now. As of this recording, Danny Jones is at Silver Dollar City. He's getting ready to leave there. Rick Francis is going to go in and finish up the Southern Gospel Picnic there in Branson. If you've never been, you've got to mark your calendars down to go to that next year. The top artists in Southern gospel music, we're there. Dwayne Guerin, who is the host of all of the events there, also works with Singing News, and he has a Singing News table at the Red Gold Theater. And every night, 4,400 folks, 4,400 people sold out at Echo Hollow in Silver Dollar City. Singing News has a booth there, and boy, I'm telling you, we see our Singing News subscriber fans from all across the country and honestly the world. If you've not been a part of that, you need to mark that in your calendars for next year. And I think this year it goes through and including Labor Day. So Silver Dollar City, and lots of other events where you'll see the Singing News staff. Okay, coming up, the National Quartet Convention in, as of this recording, a couple weeks. It's September 9th through the 14th, the last year in Louisville, Kentucky. And boy, oh boy, are we going to be busy. I'm going to be very busy. As is normally the case, I'm going to play with a few groups, I believe, and so I'll wave at you from the main stage. You be there and egg us on, okay? I'm going to be hosting the Solid Gospel Roundtable events and the New Project Celebration starting there at the Solid Gospel broadcast table, which is there by the food court. Every evening, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Saturday. We'll be there from 4 to 6, and we'll interview the top artists in Southern gospel music. And Wednesday, we're going to have a very special theme with the Bluegrass theme, because on the Wednesday of the Quartet Convention, I'm hosting the Bluegrass Showcase with folks like the Rochesters, the Isaacs. Last year's big winner, Breaking Ground, is going to be there. And we're going to, Ben Isaacs is producing it, I'm hosting it, and we're going to have a live band that's also going to play for the Booth Brothers and Karen Peck and New River at the Bluegrass Showcase. It is going to be fantastic. So please be there in Louisville, Kentucky, the Wednesday of NQC. It starts at 11:30 in the morning, and we've got an hour and a half. Also during that time, we'll be giving away, I think it's 6 awards for the Front Porch Fellowship Bluegrass Gospel Fan Awards. So Wednesday is going to be a big, big, big day. You need to be a part of it. I'm also going to be taping some Harmony Road TV tapings. Now, Harmony Road, I think maybe I've mentioned it once or twice in the past. That's a television show that I host on the Nashville Network, TNN. It's on Sunday mornings from 7 to 7:30 Central Time, and at NQC Wednesday and Thursday evenings, I'll be doing some live tapings for TNN for the Harmony Road television show. So you can go to the Harmony Road booth there at NQC, and on Wednesday and Thursday evening, you can check out some of the live tapings we'll be doing of the television show. And we're going to be all over the place: Singing News booth, the Solid Gospel booth, the Harmony Road TV booth. Sometime during the week, stop by at one of those places and just say hello. I'd love to meet you, love to talk to you. Tell me about the shows that we're involved with, that you listen to, what you like, what you don't like. Maybe a request. We could play something for you on some upcoming radio shows on Solid Gospel, Front Porch Fellowship, the Harmony Road TV show. We just like to talk to you, okay? So stop by and visit us at NQC. On Sunday, September 22nd, I'm going to be at the West Jacksonville Baptist Church in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going to be with Pastor Rodney Kelly there, and I'll be there in the morning service. I think I'll be doing some singing and some playing, and he has a special preacher that's going to be there that morning. I'm going to be working with his radio staff there on Saturday. They have a Southern Gospel radio station that the church owns, and it's great. I mean, they do a wonderful job, and we're going to maybe help them a little bit to even do a better job. Looking forward to working with those folks, and really looking forward to being in service with them on that Sunday morning. So again, that is September 22nd. Then Thursday and Friday, September 26th and 27th in the evening, I'll be a part of evening services at Tom Hatley's church in Maryville, Tennessee, Fellowship Baptist Church. So we invite you to come out and be a part of that. It's a revival, and I'll be participating in the music program there. And then September 27th through the 29th, first time ever at Loretta Lynn's Ranch. She is hosting a Southern Gospel Sing, and I mean, it's the best of the best of the best. So you need to mark your calendars for that. And on that Sunday at noon, that's September 29th, I'll be preaching there at that. So we invite you to be a part of that service there. Come out and join us, and we'll have some great Southern Gospel music as well. And finally, and most importantly, don't miss the Singing News Fan Awards. Wednesday, October 2nd, Dollywood. You need to be there. All of your favorite artists will be there, all the nominees. They're going to be performing the top 10 songs of the year live right there as part of the show. And of course, the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame induction ceremony is a part of that program as well. It's something. It is the one can't miss event for a Southern Gospel fan every year, and you need to be there. So again, that is Wednesday, October 2nd at Dollywood. And let me give you a number here for some last-minute tickets. 865-908-4040. That's 865-908-4040. Whoo-wee! It's going to be a busy fall, and we want you to be a part of it with us, okay? So come on out and join us. We'll see you somewhere across America this fall.